And we are all done just in time for live.
Excellent, because this is the set that we film live in front of.
Yes, it is. Looks great.
We didn't do live for a month, but this is what I remember.
And absolutely you remember it because you have such a good memory and because I did it right and didn't waste a lot of time.
Right.
Hey guys, what's in these 8 enormous boxes that say live set?
Haha, that says live set, Paul, and that's next week.
How many hours away is the show?
Hey everybody, not to dampen your fire, but usually if it's going to be Commodore Hustle, it has a little Commodore Hustle thing down in the corner. That's just a funny thing that we did. And now on with our regularly scheduled cold open. In 1998, when British Columbia Telecom merged with TELUS to form TELUS, people thought it would be good for, I don't know, prices? Shocking nobody, it was not good for anything. Over a month ago, Beach contacted TELUS, a company who, among the other industries they've wiggled their horrible tendrils into, provides internet. They are now one of 2 internet service providers in Canada since the Rogers-Shaw merger. Again, a company that provides internet as their job, as a thing they do for businesses. And all we wanted to do was move our existing service from one address to another address, a procedure we had assumed would be normal and easy, the kind of thing businesses do all of the time, the kind of thing a company who makes it their job to provide internet would deal with frequently, and indeed have systems in place to manage in a timely and professional manner. Initially, that seemed to be the case. We requested a time to move the internet and were told, good news, that building is already wired for fiber. All you need is someone to hook you up and they'll arrive a week before you move. Great. We then realized that we actually needed a connection sooner to hook some other stuff up, so we moved the date up by a week. Awesome. Now, they didn't show up or call us, but we were deep in moving prep and didn't really notice, and besides, we still had a confirmed appointment for the Monday before we moved. That Monday arrived, but a technician did not. Nobody contacted us, so we contacted them. This became an ongoing pattern. Only one time during this entire miserable experience did someone from TELUS Corporate proactively reach out. Keep an eye for when that happens. You'll love it. So when we contacted TELUS and they said, I'm not sure why that happened. Please accept my apologies. They then told us someone would be with us on Tuesday. I'm not sure why that happened. Please accept my apologies quickly became a meaningless phrase as we heard it again on Tuesday after we phoned TELUS when the tech did not arrive. And again on Wednesday when we phoned TELUS when the tech did not arrive. At this point we said, hold on, what's happening here? Because reminder, TELUS is a company who makes it their job to provide internet to businesses and should have procedures in place for this sort of thing. We were told they could escalate it to the dispatch team. We said, yes, do that. Nobody arrived on Thursday. Nobody arrived on Friday. Both days we called and got, I'm not sure why that happened, please accept my apologies. And they even offered to escalate the escalation, which in retrospect sounds like an amazing superpower I would love to learn, but in the moment was just another baffling frustration. I said they needed to find us a technician immediately. They said, for real, that they'd try, but they were very busy and it could be tricky because they didn't want to bump someone else forward and then make that customer upset. Right, because we wouldn't want to make anyone upset. I think over the course of this hell, Beej, James, Paul, and myself spent a combined 14 to 15 hours on the phone with TELUS, but yes, let's make sure no other customers are upset. After creating 2 conflicting escalation requests and further escalating one of them, someone was finally allowed to speak with the dispatch team and a tech arrived. He confirmed that the line from our server closet to the electrical room in the building was good and we could have fiber. But the line from the electrical room to the street was not okay, and he wasn't the right kind of tech to fix it, so somebody else would need to come out. Somebody did the next day and told us he'd fixed it. So now, to our knowledge, we had a line from the server room to the panel and a line from the panel to the street that just needed the ends to touch. But nobody arrived to touch the ends. So we called again, suffered through the smooth jazz of the hold music, occasionally punctuated by a public service announcement that, together, we can end bullying. And we were finally... is provably wrong because I'm cyberbullying TELUS right now. And we're finally connected to someone who told us, I'm not sure why that happened, please accept my apologies. But we did get a tech scheduled between 8 and noon on a Friday. And at 12:01, when he hadn't arrived, we phoned TELUS again. Somehow, they were able to directly contact the technician, technology previously thought to be impossible, and were told, they were told by the tech that the tech had arrived, not spoken to us, and left because he needed to repair the fiber between the panel and the street, which we'd been told was fixed. Even though Paul hadn't been one of the people really actively phoning in, the tech later called him and said that he didn't know who would have done that earlier fix on the cable because it should have been done by him and it wasn't him. Look, the timeline gets weird at this point because our brains slowly turn to goo, but someone else, or maybe that guy, couldn't do it for a few more days because he needed road flaggers, and the flagging team was a different team who weren't available for 4 more days. But eventually we heard that even though the other cable repair tech showed up at Moonbase MK V, he did eventually get his flag people and fix the line from the street again for the first time. And so finally, after talking to our 10th customer service agent and our 3rd supervisor and escalating another escalation, a very nice technician arrived to make the ends touch, but he was confused because the building was already hooked up correctly. Now, Beej had been very clear that we were moving and needed the internet at the new place, and even asked the supervisor, correct me if I'm wrong, Beej, to repeat that new address back to him the night before.
Yep.
Yeah, but somehow the building the technician arrived at, the building that was already connected, was Moonbase MK V. We said, look, we're not actually that far from where you are. Can you just come over here and take care of this? And he said, no, because the work order has this address and not that address. Mercifully, there was another work order with the right address, and he found it and was able to use that as an excuse to come over here and make the ends touch. And in under an hour, finally we had internet. Apparently the confusion with the line between the panel and the street was that there had in fact been 2 lines, and the first tech that came out repaired the wrong one. Literally while shaking the tech's hand on his way out of our server closet, my phone rang. It was the 3rd in the lineage of supervisors checking in that the tech had arrived at the correct address. She would later offer us 1 free month. We've asked for more, and she said she has to check with her supervisor, so we're waiting to hear back. I'm not holding my breath, but at long last we are live and something's gonna happen.
From near and far, young and old, people of every shape, ability, and gender, welcome to Loading Ready Live. Today on the show, we send you down a Wikipedia hole with our 5-minute facts. We test the limits of cellular technology in Find My Phone. We let James decide on a game for live this week, and he sends us to Popsicles. We'll get these wormholes under control, I promise. All this and more on Loading Ready Live, starting right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Loading Ready Live. Pleased to have you with us. We told you the egg was safe. We told you we had a plan for egg.
Vital.
It's the deepest shadow box we could purchase.
Yeah, we would not abandon egg.
No, of course not.
Egg came with us.
You wouldn't let us.
You cased the egg, of course. We brought, well, because we couldn't take it off the ceiling because then it wouldn't be ceiling egg anymore.
No, we just took the whole tile.
We took the entire ceiling tile and installed a shadow box for artistic purposes.
Yeah, exactly.
Preservation.
Yeah. Egg has a new shell.
Layers now. All right, welcome to a new segment that we're trying out called 5-Minute Facts, where we're going to present a quick fact, a fun fact, and chat about it. We didn't decide who's going to go first. Shall I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Great. Okay. 5 minutes on the clock. Ready, Paul? Tell me when to go.
Go.
All right. You know glass blocks, like used in buildings?
Oh, it's like,
Right.
like the ones that you can see through and are slightly hollow?
Yeah. Big in like the late 80s, early 90s, in a way that, like, I don't know. I didn't love it. I think they were overused. Anyway, they were originally patented in the 1880s by a man named Gustave Falconer.
What a great name.
Yeah. There you go. There's your fact.
So they were cool.
Yeah.
So they're old.
They're much, much older than people expected. Cool. So they were originally used in like Art Deco,
Yeah.
right? And 80s and 90s was like Deco revival, right?
So they fell out of fashion for like 40 years.
Yeah.
They're-
Longer than that.
They're
but
good
yeah.
way. They're a great way to add light to an area while still maintaining privacy. In room people too, chime in if you know the answer. What's the time limit on a patent? Because I know that's one of the few things that actually does have a limit.
I'm not sure. He passed away in 1913, so there's also like the literal death of the author. I'm just
Death of the glassblower.
I'm referring to some notes. It was so they were blown glass. They had a mold, and the glass was blown into the mold, and then sealed, right? Which is why they're hollow and lightweight and everything. And so that's what the patent was for. And the sealed airtight design won a prize at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. And the 1900s Paris exhibition.
Wow.
Double winner.
Yeah,
Why have they fallen out of fashion? They're good materials, Bront.
I don't know. I think the way that they were used in like the late 80s, early 90s just ended up looking really tacky. I think people went really ham with the glass blocks in a way that also they were all square. His were not the square ones. His had different shapes.
Oh, cool.
There were four.
Oh.
Let me hit you with these pre-prepared notes. 4 shapes: a square, a lozenge or watch and band shape.
Like a diamond? That's a lozenge?
Sort of like watch and band is a better description. Like a rounded bulb with like a extendy thing top and bottom. A squashed hexagon and a regular hexagon, and they all tessellate.
Oh yeah.
I want a wall of hexagonal glass blocks. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, probably just due to the fact that masonry in general has, glass or otherwise, has really fallen out of favor in construction these days.
That's true. It's expensive and probably not earthquake safe.
Yeah, it's weird how there's so many glass blocks in like LA.
Yes.
I wonder like air obviously is a great insulator, but I wonder how like a glass block wall is. To promote this, they built a building out of nothing but glass blocks. Wow. To be like, look at this amazing thing we patented.
Even the bathrooms?
I don't know. I didn't look that.
Because like you can't like see through them, but you could see some shapes of somebody popping a squat.
So when you just want to know that someone is just dropping a deuce, but you don't want to have, good resolution.
I don't need to see exactly what they ate. I just need to know that they're in there.
Look, I don't need to see them. That's what the imagination is for. I just need to know that it's happening. It's important to know that it's happening. Can't get off on fake stuff.
Lost the Pirate says this was the era of outhouses. The 1890s had internal plumbing.
They had running hot water and like electricity in the 1890s.
Yeah.
In Hawaii.
And like here. House I grew up in was built in 1892, and it was one of the earliest, but it was originally wired for electricity.
Yeah. Did you know back in the old days that they made really dim electricity? Because they didn't want people to get too overstimulated by it. So like the lights were really low. because they thought it would be like too much for people.
Is that why the
Drive them into a frenzy.
Is that why the living room, like the old school bulbs that we had with like the you could see the whole filament were so dim and awful?
Yeah. Well, and also that the technology wasn't as good, but mostly because I think they thought that women would get hysterical and get ideas about suffraging or something.
We can't illuminate this room too well.
People will read naughty words.
That's amazing. There you go. Gustave Falcon. I don't know if it's Falconer or Falconier, but it's a long name. Anyway, he was Swiss.
It changed to Ellis regardless.
Yeah.
Glass blocks. All right, Kathleen, you're up.
I have a fact.
I can't wait to hear your fact.
I extensively researched my facts because I love facts.
Researching facts.
And then I went to mail my facts to myself, and the email did not send, and I realized that while you were doing your cold open, so that's why I ran out of the room.
Oh.
But anyhow, did you know, we can start the clock.
Yeah.
Did you know that despite the fact that his invention was declared to be one of the 8 patents registered between 1885 and 1985 that had the greatest significance on humanity, Swedish engineer Niels Bohlin never made any money from his most famous invention?
Really?
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
It was. What did it rank on the list? Sorry.
It was according to the German Patent Office, it was one of the 8 patents registered between 1885 and 1985 that had the greatest significance on humanity.
May I ask?
Yeah.
What was the patent?
The 3-point seatbelt.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, so do you guys want to know a little bit about the history of the 3-point seatbelt?
I would love to.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a picture of Niels Bohlin that's with him in his
hey.
seatbelt. So you will
I was a
appreciate
substitute.
This.
I didn't have time to prep any visuals.
He was a Volvo engineer, wasn't he?
He did. He worked for Volvo, but he got his start working for Saab, Ian. Designing ejection seats for aircraft. And when he went to work for Volvo...
I've gone too far. Now I have to hold them in place.
Definitely the chair you don't want to fall out of.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He went to work for Volvo and started working on the seatbelt thing because cars were incredibly dangerous. And I found a quote from him that was in his obituary. This was when he was nominated for an award for like an incredibly significant invention. He said, "In a way, my design works as much because the belt is comfortable for the user. The pilots I worked with in the aerospace industry were willing to put on almost anything to keep them safe in the case of a crash. But regular people in cars don't want to be uncomfortable for even a minute." But he invented the 3-point harness and how like it goes around your shoulders and your chest and your pelvis, which are 3 of the strongest parts of your body, right? It's not, because lap belts is what they had before, and it would really concentrate the force into where all your internal organs are, which is not so great. He started working on the design in 1858, and then the first...
1858?
1958.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
And the first car to use a 3-point seatbelt was released in 1959, so it only took him about a year to develop it. So Volvo was like, hey, look, it's the PV544, which won 2 rally races, Ian, if you're interested.
I am.
The Gran Premio de Argentina in 1960 and the East African Safari Rally in 1965. But anyhow, so they're like, look, we have seatbelts now, it's so safe. And that was in 1959. But the back seats of Volvo cars didn't get those 3-point harnesses until 1967. So we only need to keep the grown-ups in the front safe.
I remember growing up, we had, for a period of time, we had one of the Volvo wagons.
Yeah.
That had the jump seat. Like the
rear-facing ones.
The 2 little rear-facing ones that I remember sitting in very, very rarely because I grew out of it pretty quickly.
Existed up till the 90s.
Yeah. But those only had the lap belts. Those did not have the 3-pointers.
Our family Oldsmobile from 1984 also only had lap belts in the back. And
Yeah.
we didn't get 3-part until we were in an Astro van.
Ooh.
I think it was pretty common for the middle back seat to only have the lap belt.
Yes.
I think
That was
the
the
middle
hardest
back seat having the 3-point is a much more recent thing as well.
Yeah, so the reason he didn't make any money for it because
right.
Bohlin and Volvo patented the device, but they made it under an open patent, so other people could other car makers could use the technology.
Volvo's very good.
And well, they still release their crash safety data under like open source now, so other people can use it because they have always been focused very much on, good for safety, not necessarily our bottom line. But it is estimated that those 3-point safety harnesses save over 15,000 lives every year in the U.S. alone.
That's amazing.
That's a figure that's only going up.
Yeah. Every time that somebody gets into a fender bender.
I see more than a few people in chat saying, "You hear that, Johnson & Johnson?"
They did get, but here's another fun. Johnson & Johnson did get bullied out of extending that patent on their tuberculosis medicine.
Hell yeah, you go, John Green.
Yeah. And one more seatbelt related fact. The first U.S. law mandating seatbelts wasn't introduced until 1968, but till this day there is one state where you do not have to wear a seatbelt. Can you guess which state it is?
Montana.
Hawaii.
You are both wrong.
Alaska.
No.
Oklahoma.
It is New Hampshire.
Wow.
Why?
I don't know,
I
man.
guess because nothing bad ever happened.
No
to Kennedys.
steppy, only ejecty, I guess.
Oh, right. New Hampshire, live free or die.
Live
Right.
free of the seatbelt.
Live
free
free.
of the car shell. Right out the front windshield.
Amazing. Thank you. Ian,
Yes.
fact us up.
Mine fact comes from 1984.
A good year.
A very good year, in fact. That was the release of the original Macintosh. And the original Macintosh was one of the first computers to have built-in networking. Mostly. It still required, out of the back of one of the DB9 serial ports, an adapter for what they called local talk. And some people may remember this, some people may not. But it was just a little box that had some twisted pair cables that were pretty expensive, and it was generally regarded to be a bad idea because it was very expensive, $90 at the time, $210 in today's money.
Thank you for looking that up.
But a year later, the company Farallon released their PhoneNet adapters, working on the same technology, but using the standard RJ11 phone jack cable with the wires rather than in a twisted pair, side by side, all the way down. And of course, this being the 80s, there were a lot of phones everywhere. It was pretty normal for your office to be wired for phones because that's an easy technology. What I didn't realize until today, well, first off, the fact I was going to give was that because it's just two straight wires, apocryphally, you could network between buildings on a similar campus by connecting to two copper wires from these PhoneNet connectors and be able to...
But basically make your own little, like, walkie-talkie connection, essentially?
Essentially, yeah. You get it out of the back of the computer and you hook one wire to one copper pipe and another wire to the other copper pipe, and on the other side, a mile down, you do the same thing and you can get a connection up to 230 kilobits per second was the top speed of that. What I didn't know until today, which is the most amazing thing about this technology, is that it did use the telephone wires, but it used the outer two pairs of the RJ11 connector, which were not normally used by the telephone. So if you had a setup in your office, you could just plug these PhoneNet connectors into the currently existing telephone wire, even with just a splitter, and have network and telephone to each office for no extra cost.
What?
Huh.
But very slow.
230 kilobits per second is pretty good for the time.
That's true. Because, I mean, how much did a floppy disk hold? 512?
Yes.
So you could send an entire floppy disk in 2 seconds?
Yes. Under ideal conditions.
That's true. No interference or rats in the sub-basement of the building.
But importantly, for only $210 per computer at the time. In a time when networking for your office was a very expensive undertaking because you would... Well, there were no standards. There was no Ethernet at the time. It was just bespoke situations everywhere.
Yeah, it's basically you have to build a tunnel for the electrons to yell through.
Now, did you still have to get off the internet when someone wanted to fax?
Yeah, what if somebody needed to call their mom?
Or like use the hot water?
You would think so, yeah. But thankfully, that using those outer two pins rather than the inner two really kept it from interacting with each other.
Oh.
Until, of course, we got to the time where you had multi-line phone systems and the buttons to put people on hold and transfer lines. That's when you start needing the 4 pins. But by that point, you're looking at Ethernet had taken over in the early 90s as a networking concern.
Right. How does this relate to phone freaking, where you could, like, you know, play a series of weird tones through a phone machine and it would do a thing somehow?
You know, that was going to possibly be my other fact, was talking about the phone freaking and how it was Steve Wozniak, the other Steve of the Apple era, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Wozniak, being the hardware guy, got his start in college building boxes to make those tones to get free phone calls. They call it the blue box, I believe.
Oh. So you have the 2 telephone wires, but then 2 extra wires that aren't really being used for anything. And then you could, as long as they made a connection through copper, could just send data through the electricity.
Yep, we would do this sort of, in fact, back when I used to have the early LAN parties, we would all be on these phone net connectors, and it got enough that the person who owned the house where we had these parties just set up phone jacks every 5 feet.
They just had, like, wired-in phone jacks in their house.
Yep.
Every 5 feet?
Yeah, because that's, you know, the amount of space you need to have for a computer, to another computer, to another computer, to another computer, all on card tables up against these walls.
So you can play StarCraft 1 the way God intended.
I believe it was pirated betas of Marathon from 1990s.
Nice. Great. These were fun facts. Yeah. I like these facts. Thank you both. I enjoyed that a lot. All right. I hope you also enjoyed these facts. And if you also enjoyed the fly-through and want to see maybe a little more of the new Moonbase, you're going to want to hang around for our next segment, Find My Phone, after we enjoy this brand new batch of Loading Ready Run stream highlights.
You want to hear about the most uncomfortable urinal experience of my life?
You can't ask that question and seriously expect we're going to say no, right?
All right.
Everyone tune in for Serge's most uncomfortable urinal experience.
So I was in a nightclub in Australia.
Great
and
start.
And
Wonderful
the
start.
urinal was just a wall, right? Just a
Okay,
wall.
yeah. That's
supposed
not
to pee on.
That's not atypical.
And that wall was a one-sided mirror that was to the dance floor. So to the dance floor, it was a mirror where they were dancing and seeing dancing stuff. But for you, it was a wall looking out on the dance floor. And to make it even more uncomfortable, there was one strip, which was at eye level, that was just glass. So you could make eye contact with people.
Look at all those fucking urinals? Try the new Uniroll, which extracts the piss from you wirelessly.
James sent me a text and he says, your toilet's sentient, but every time you use it, it either really loves it or really hates you.
I'd be okay with it liking it.
You know what my question was, does it cry?
If it doesn't like it?
And he's like, yes. And I was like, I take that one.
That's some fucking saw torture shit.
Yeah.
Rather than a game show where you have to figure out what thing is made out of chocolate or whatever, I'm now imagining just the show is doorknobs are chocolate.
I feel like them.
A very short series.
I really want to see the other thing where they've taken a bunch of chocolate things that are traditionally chocolate, and one of them is now made out of titanium. And the only way you can find out is by snapping into it.
All right.
And one of the contestants does, and that's how we find out aliens walk among us.
And that's when he finds out that his teeth are chocolate.
Great. Well, I will play first.
Thank you for asking what I'm playing, Graham. I'm playing.
Actually, we didn't.
Oh.
Today, it's a brand new social network. Wait, let me try this again.
You think reading Twitch chat has like reduced our life expectancy by like
a solid 5 years apiece.
I feel like it's probably
think it's
provable,
that high,
but I
right?
don't want to do the study.
I honestly believe that I don't think, as a straight white male, my experiences on the
Finally, we get to hear your voice.
This would be one where I crank up my chair because I'm like weirdly low. I think my other cat just fell off the table behind me. Finnegan, are you okay? That was super undignified. I don't have any music to play right now.
A car, yeah.
You know, now that it's just you and me and the boys, there's a person behind us in the lake.
Oh no, that
There's a
poor Velociraptor.
Never mind.
Oh god.
This is fine. No. Let's see where the current takes us.
I don't think I need 3 better people to die with.
Man, this is my favorite part of the Lord of the
Landmarks
Rings.
discovered. Is God in Fortnite yet?
I mean, technically, he's in all things.
Everybody bring their pickaxes.
Nope.
Okay, great.
Facing a variety of problems, will Kumiko, the newly promoted head of the club, be able to make it through the preliminary rounds? Who cares? Show me feet, show me brass. Put your tongue inside her ass.
Different from last time, I will be your gameplay view, but the same as last time, our splash captain, I guess we'll say, is going to be Surge.
Samuel, we're going to be doing some practicing. Did everybody have a chance to look over Adam's exhaustively written homework notes?
I looked at the link to them.
Sick, brother. Can I copy? Nelson's like, yo, can I copy off you? Yeah, Nelson, you can copy off me. Nelson, just try and make it look a little bit different, right? Like get 1 or 2 questions wrong.
How can you function and still do this?
I mean, I haven't played in a while, but
I haven't played in a while. There was a gay pride parade today, and there's more fucking rainbows here than in that.
Crystal Pepsi. You know, I don't think I've ever had it. But that might be because I'm holy shit! What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, why?
I'm okay asking questions. I'll say stuff out loud that might sound like I'm asking questions, but it's just me doing the whole I'm streaming and I don't exactly just want the stream to be me like this. Like I have to engage at some point, you know?
Hold on.
Look at this sad, lonely science facility.
Here we go.
Is that weird, like penguin noises?
I think those.
What noise do you think a penguin makes?
I don't know, like bird noises, but sadder? I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean, you're probably right.
Just a bunch of bird noises, but with like an exasperated sigh before everything.
Just like, yeah, bird noises, but cold. Like,
Shooing mercy. You were shooed, mercy. They wanted 7,500 feet, but they got 7,500 inches instead.
Just imagine it's Wayne and Garth when they see a hot lady. Swing mercy. Let's go say hi to our turtles.
yeah, let's go check in. There were 4 babies last week.
Ah, look at them all! There's so many!
So many babies! Yeah, there'd be no scoots because there's no adults.
Yeah, no, I know. Ah, they're so cute.
They're just swimming around with their little faces.
Hell yeah.
This is like something they would fucking make fun of on that fucking MXT, whatever the fucking... What's the fucking show where they watch the movie and they're like, what the fuck is that? You know?
MST3K.
MST3K, yeah. They'd see something, like my foot would be on screen for like a split second, like, wait, rewind it.
Yeah.
Enhance, what the fuck was that? And then they just show my big fucking foot. They're like, they make a joke about it for like an hour. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it taps it! I didn't know it did that. Wait, well, that's fine. I'm not dead yet. Because they're creatures. Wow, okay. Well, nobody knows how this card works.
Can't see. All right, guys, get the body of that car, the bonnet, and one of the bumpers, okay? And don't forget those canopy hinges, champ. Look, your old man's gonna teach you how to clean a car, all right? You start with the bonnet, you end with the bumpers, okay?
Oh. Smell the cushion.
What is that noise?
I guess I left with everyone else.
Oh, that's so good.
Totally and utterly fantastic.
I'm staying for an extra week.
An extra
week. I'm gonna go see what Europe does. You know,
Ooh.
the classic tale of a young man discovering himself overseas.
Young man.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm worried about that guy turning around.
Same.
No! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh fuck! Oh no! I don't remember that part of the Bible.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, yo, what the fuck was that?
We got internet?
Paul's downloading the entire Scryfall repository.
As long as it's not the Scryfall suppository.
I take that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I
one
mean,
pill and then you know all the cards.
I assumed that's what Wheeler took. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is 3 eggs.
All right, so that's 15, right?
That should be how the math
4,
works.
8, 12.
No!
Did you just crush them?
I sure did. It's fine.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I just crushed one. It just crushes one, and I had extras.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Wow! Oh, wow! How are you so calm? I feel like somebody that just learned how to make a grilled cheese sandwich in a kitchen with like Gordon Ramsay.
Uh-huh.
Flicking is a tradition
Yes.
of Batsu games. However, this is a very long table. It's very hard to work with on this one. So I've got a tool
Oh.
that we can use instead. Sorry, I'm just getting this bat out of the way.
Yeah, I am the almighty.
So,
Trying to
the next time you introduce your character Drankor, can you just do a musical sting?
Well, if you wanted to know my name, I'm an unknown adventurer, but some call me.
Is it like when you would finish on your last exam at the end of school?
And you're like, my legacy is secure!
And you're just like, I don't have to be anywhere. And your body's like, that's great, because we've been holding off 3-4 diseases for weeks now, and we're taking a break.
Don't be so afraid. Yeah, there you go. Don't be so afraid to hit a heavy button coming. Oh.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
I did the heavy button there.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Lead him into my trap, coach. Lead him in.
I was not. There's no nefarious.
Roses are red, violets are blue, Twitch chat is poggers, and my friends are too. Peppers are spicy, no fans are buds. But there's one thing that's hotter, and that is these nuts. My mouth is on fire, and I've no one to blame. If I keep getting bot food, I will lose this game. So this poem is over. Let's get back to this thing because my mouth hurts now. And later my ring.
Tarmogoyf on the streets, scavenging ooze in the sheets.
If you ever come home and find a scavenging ooze in your sheets,
maybe shower more often or change your sheets more often.
Do something for sure. Do something about that.
It's probably on you. Yeah.
Yeah, call poison control. I like that call.
Does your hand have a badger, an innkeeper, a monastery, and a farm in it?
Yes.
What?
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 Yeah. How do you know? Who?
How am I?
Get out of there!
What's going on?
So you've unlocked everything in the game, but you didn't notice that one tooltip?
Oh, I didn't unlock it personally.
Okay.
I edited my save file to have everything unlocked. I borrowed a save from the community. I didn't do this myself. I can't take credit for that.
I thought you were just a wash.
Oh, no. I'm not good at this. I cheated.
You're supposed to be the one to kill Surge when he turns. Maybe he won't turn. We don't know that.
Oh, God. No.
Yes!
Pro tip for any of our other local streamers, or just anyone else in town, if you're got your windows open because it's real hot and you're wondering, hey, what's that smell? The recycling depot's on fire, so maybe close your windows.
Shit.
Yo.
I'll be right back.
All right, Firefly Jar is the one that you throw at the ground to get shield. Nope. Oh, no, I'm on fire.
Careful, there's fall damage.
No! Okay. I wanted to see how much fall damage I could get away with.
I love the idea. Moses is up on Mount Sinai, and God gives him the commandments. He's like, give this to your people. And then Moses just like, sounds good, and fucking launches himself.
No, he jumps off the mountain and buckets right before he hits the ground. Okay, so we gotta go find Joshua. That really got you.
It's the mental image of Moses. The Ouija.
Torpedo jumps.
Just takes a header off Mount Sinai. Good night, daddies. All right, you're
Okay,
banned.
all right, hold on, all right, good now, yeah, okay.
Good night.
See you later.
Goodbye.
I kind of liked it though.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though. I feel so big and strong. Oh, daddy.
Don't start it up, man.
The gnome, Graham. Oh, how could you, murderer?
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Right, camera 6, hello. To a game that we're calling Find My Phone. And more on that in a moment. First, let's decide the order that we're going to be playing in. Try to roll it in this area. That works.
Oh, interference.
Oh,
17.
Not bad. All right, Kathleen, roll.
A thing came at me, and so obviously I tried to grab it.
Yeah.
12.
So
it into the ground.
If you're just joining us and you're unaware, I say just joining us as in like just started. Ooh, very nice. Just started watching Loading Ready Run within the past week. You might not be aware that we just moved offices. It's a brand new Moonbase.
3.
Good strategy though.
Oh, a tie.
He's
Got
19.
to roll off.
Roll up.
And rolling
Goodbye.
well off camera. That's a 14. Beach?
I was going to just take it how it lies.
All right, so Corey, Beej, and then, what was it?
Matt,
Kathleen, Alex. Great. So here's what we've done to give all of them and you a quick tour of the new the new Moonbase.
Moonbase.
We've taken their phones away.
Uh-huh.
And currently, They're each going to have a chance to find one of their phones.
Oh, good.
And so Corey's going first?
Yeah.
Great. That means you get to decide which phone you're going to try and find first, because here's what their phones are currently seeing.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no.
So, Corey, take it away, and I'll follow along.
Oh, no. What are these? So I don't have to say which one I'm going for?
No.
I can just start looking?
Yeah, but you only got like 3 minutes. Someone's going to have to let me know how the timer's going.
We can't see it.
Blue. Wait. That microphone looks like a microphone. Can I go into the editing office?
Yeah.
I know where that is. Hello, Paul.
That one's tricky.
Nope.
Alex, we're going to get the dark shots, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Where's my phone? Server rack.
I know what that is.
Okay. I can't see my phone.
Corey! 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 Corey!
I've never felt so
Corey.
naked. Corey. Where's my phone?
We believe in you.
Where are tiny holes? Do we have tiny holes? Light. Square. Do we have a white room with a microphone?
Surely we must, right? Like
We must.
Yeah. We might even have 2 or 3.
When the 3 minutes are up, I can give you a hint for one of them.
Oh.
30 seconds.
Ah.
It's less time than you think.
Oh, I know what is. Tell me your secrets. Tell me.
Time's up.
Get that bread.
Time's up.
This is weird. I'm you.
The time we were getting that bread?
No. Of out come the hot bread. In go later the cold bread.
Ah! That's where I knew one of those was.
I sussed that pretty.
It's not a bad pick.
Confirmed Corey makes toast in the microwave.
There's a small room you were already in where one of these is.
She looks so dejected. Out of hot, cold food?
Or that one, sure.
It's a small room.
It's smaller. Is the hint I was giving was a smaller room.
Server room.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to use my eyes and not
Wait, isn't she out of
my
time?
affinity
She's
for my
out of
phone.
time! Give us a try!
Out of time.
No!
All right, back to C. We didn't decide what happens if someone doesn't find one. Shame.
Yeah. No, I think you're seeing what happens when they don't find them.
Well, I think we keep the phone, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
who's going next? It was
me.
Matt. Beach. Right. Well, we got a lot of good hints there.
Absolutely.
Let's get 3 minutes on the clock.
All the places where I know that it isn't, because Corey's been at all of them.
Remember, just find one.
Just find one.
Yeah.
Tell me when to go.
Go for it.
Time has started.
Whoa, man on a mission.
Beach, 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 beach.
Oh, damn it, wasn't those. Okay.
Not
You
so
recognize
easy,
the hole.
Beach.
Don't get fresh.
Do you see my feet in any of those shots?
No, there's a cable
I'm
organizer.
gonna show that for free.
Where is that cable organizer? It is. This is not the right cable organizer.
Oh, my drink. Refreshing.
Okay. I need to look at the things again. Oh no.
Ha! He's so confident.
Ha!
2 minutes.
Ha!
It's not so easy, is it?
Ha! No, it's really hard.
Yeah, get close in there. You can definitely tell.
What is that? Huh. Where there are lights. It wouldn't be under there though. We didn't screw one down there. All right, my room is a mess, so maybe it's in here. No, because I don't have those in here.
He's showing his shame.
It's his own office.
Feels
He's
like.
showing his whole own office on.
He's got like
on
another
stream.
minute for shame.
Yeah.
Huh.
Remember, Beige, you out of the hot food. Get that bread.
It's an instant replay of you not yet being able to find something.
Yeah, it's true.
Not on Maine.
Chat can hear us. Beige cannot. Quick, let's compliment him while he can't hear us.
He's such a good guy.
He's very confident in his abilities.
He's always willing to drive a friend when they have a broken
It
foot.
can't be in here.
Oh, that's true.
The lights
Yeah.
are off.
1 minute.
Okay.
Brenda Deary, take my energy.
Uh-oh.
There's a room there?
Yeah!
Those are taped together.
Oh, I figured this was.
Yeah.
This is the
I was hoping you wouldn't find this
top of a thing.
You took mine.
All right, who's up now?
Me.
All right, let's get 3 minutes back on the clock.
That's literally my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's got lots of power left, so.
Go, Matt!
Go for it.
Matt. He's our Matt.
Jesus.
Whoa, this is a chaotic energy.
What are you attempting?
I mean, he's covering a lot of ground.
I think he thinks he's got it memorized.
Where are the circles?
What did he say? What is he doing?
You don't have to chase the phone down.
We already got that one.
Hey, that's my phone.
That was the circle we were seeing.
Oh, it wasn't in a black box.
All right.
Good job, Matt. Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
All right.
I'll wait till Paul resets the clock.
I can't run as fast as Matt because I'm still on an injury.
No one needs to.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Ah, well, this is much more pleasant.
This is as fast as I can walk. Now, I know where one is, but I'm going to use my time to try and...
Like you already know where one is?
Yes.
Oh. So if you run down to like the last 30 seconds, you'll just go for that one?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
There's some cables and there's some blue foam.
Are you all right, Matt?
I'm working on it.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Beach.
My bad. My bad.
Come
Yeah.
with me on a journey.
The more cameras we find, the more angles we have.
Can I have my phone back?
I don't know, can you?
Oh.
I could have sworn it would be back here because there's blue foam. I'd like a 45-second warning.
We can do that. James can holler from the other room.
There won't be another one in cold storage.
2 minutes.
Oh, I've got plenty of time. There's a window, and it was on the left, and it was an exterior window.
Now you know
And there was a
the actual layout of this moon base.
microphone in that room. And sound. Hello, my own phone. Look how crappy it is.
You found your own phone.
Ooh, I feel so vindicated.
The secret SM7B.
Yeah.
Which it was just there. We didn't put it there to...
Now, Kathleen, was that the one that you knew where it was?
No, I have two. I was trying to find the one with the blue foam and the cable, but I didn't immediately see it.
Well, it's on the floor, clearly.
All right.
Is it?
Next up.
Where else do we have that carpet?
Well, let's not have too much more speculation before the next person comes up.
Exactly. All right.
All right,
I
Alex.
guess it's just me.
It's just you. What is Beach doing?
Beach.
Looking for phones, I guess.
So I gotta find 2 phones here. I may as well go for it.
I think at this point, if we can't find the last one, we just turn ourselves loose like flies.
All right, Alex, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh man.
Seems unlikely.
Where's your phone?
Nice try.
Where's my phone?
Oh, it's my phone. All right, well, let's see if we can go for. You know what tipped me off? It was this texture. So let's see if we can. Oops.
I can't believe it.
I didn't think anybody would get that one. That was James's work, and he's evil. The fact that you recognize the roofing asphalt was amazing.
Yeah, that was a bit of a thing. Okay, I just wanted to. I have an idea where the other one is. No cameras. I'm just hoping you don't like eat it going backwards.
Try not to.
Ha-ha! You're one phone up on the day.
Fantastic. Whose is this?
Corey's probably.
Good
show, everyone.
See, the bread, the bread box bread. 'Cause
Toaster.
You put it in, the wires get hot.
Oh, what Ian was talking about in
Yes.
his way, he's trying not to give a hint.
Already getting congratulations on getting my phone back.
All right. Well, that was Find My Phone. That worked tremendously well. Alrighty. Well, now we're going to enjoy this pre-recorded thing before we come back for Pop Sick Hell. And Beej is having an absolute event over in Studio A. So I think we're inside. Nope, Beej is here. Who's that?
That's Ian.
Oh.
He wanted to be included.
All right. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Good morning. This time it is 6:30 on a Sunday morning, and you may be asking yourself, why, Graham, are you up at 6:30 on a Sunday morning when you didn't even particularly enjoy getting up at 7:30 on a Sunday morning of a long weekend? And it's a long weekend again. Excellent question. I'm waiting to get picked up by Jacob.
Get in the car, bitch. We're going thrifting.
Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning.
Oh, Alex is here too. Hello, Alex.
It's thrifting time.
Ooh. So we're going back to the West Shore Juan de Fuca swap and shop. But this time, I'm here with Jacob and Alex and Ian, who's on his way out there separately. And why are we doing this?
Well, we got a big truck full of stuff to sell because we swapping Moonbases.
Yup. Basically, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we have come to terms with not needing to take with us when we move. And we've thought it would be fun to see if, we could get a little bit of scratch for it. Here's the thing. We've paid for the 2 tables and a tent at the swap and shop, and the truck rental to get all our stuff out there, and a breakfast at Timmy's. So we've got to clear like $120 to be positive on the day.
Oh.
Already, yeah.
Oh, there's a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I thought you'd enjoy that.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good day.
So sellers have to be here in 10 minutes. They told us that they had to be here in 10 minutes, but judging by this massive line of people with Ian at the very back of it, maybe the secret tech is to actually arrive sooner than that.
Can you believe the absolute Philistines who last had this vehicle did not have CBC tuned onto the radio? Travesty!
Sunday morning classical music on the CBC. Excellent. So is this like the lineup for sellers?
I hope so, because everyone in this line has a lot of stuff in their car.
And like tables and things and stuff. Yeah. And you're at the, looks like you might not be at the back of the line anymore because a panel van just showed up.
We are sorted by heights, just like school.
Oh, great. Do you think it's going to be in a different location this time?
I think it is.
Oh, fun. All right. Well, I'll leave you to...
Yeah, I guess once we're parked, just follow along, and when we're parked, empty it out.
Alrighty. See you in a few minutes.
I'm going to enjoy this.
So when Ian and I came here before, this was the area. This was the swap and shop behind us. But it looks like they're directing everybody around back of the building this time. So, Jacob. You had expressed an interest in the haggling.
Yeah.
Some of that no-nonsense New Yorkness.
We'll see how that plays out here.
I'm fascinated to find out. It's definitely, when Ian and I were here, it was definitely, some people had prices on things, and some people were just like, I don't know, what do you want to give me? Which is fine.
Mostly cash-based, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause we don't have anything priced, nor do we have a float. Crap.
A float?
Like money for change.
I brought some.
Oh.
Was there actually like a barter? Like, hey, I'll give you this lawnmower for this, dozen chickens?
I'm gonna level with you. I never actually saw that happen.
Okay.
It generally seemed to be, it's sort of like a big garage sale. There's 1 or 2 things that it's sort of like, it'd be good if we got X amount of money for that. But generally speaking, it's just sort of like, we're just gonna have to sort of play it by ear.
So I recommend once we actually lay everything out, group kind by kind, like board games and things like that, kind of group them up as they are in general categories, at least pleasing to the eye before the masses.
So that I can do. I don't think we have space to make things pleasing to the eye, but we'll find out. Sorry, continue.
Pleasing to the eye might also just mean like a giant trash pile, because people that go to these things love to root through giant trash piles. I am that kind of person.
Oh, yeah.
But we should generally talk about, beforehand, I believe, like, what is an acceptable price, and, What do we want to ask for? What are we okay going down to in general? And then as the swap meet goes on, lower that as it goes.
Oh, of course, yes. Yeah, because the goal is we don't actually want to take anything back with us, because anything that we don't sell today, we're just going to give away.
And that was going to be my next question. What is the goal? Get everything out of here, or, try to get as much money as possible?
Well, it's that one first. First, we try to get as much money as possible. Failing that, we just get rid of it.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. Yep. We can do that. I'm very excited.
I'm so glad you're here, Jacob.
I'm glad I'm here too.
So, Alex, have you been here before? No. Okay. So the vibe last time, it was an interesting mix. There was some people who are clearly professionals, and this is like a thing that they do, and maybe they have another business somewhere else doing this, but certainly this is a thing that they do every week, and they've got a whole setup. Some people were just like sort of doing a garage sale, essentially. And other people were like sort of home crafters. There was people that like just, made things in their house, and this was like them sort of doing like a retail situation. It's a widely varied assortment of things, but if you like Funko Pops.
Oh, God, I don't. You think we can melt down the Funko Pops to make more Funko Pops?
So what's your goal here, Alex?
Well, I'm probably gonna peep out some vintage tools.
That is a thing that they have.
That's good.
Brendan sent me out here, I believe, to grab one of our tents to get set up. Yeah, by all means, then. That's the table to do that. And then where should we set up? Are you guys just a walk-in?
No, we have a van.
We're walking in. We've got our buddies in the van over there.
Let's wait till your van gets loaded.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
thank you. All right, well, did my best.
We should have come here with a swap meet bingo card.
What would you put on a swap meet bingo card?
Well, I mean, I'm spotting some things already. Like there's a telescope. I feel like a set of encyclopedias. Maybe like
Blue cookie tin that used to or could possibly still contain sewing supplies.
yeah,
Action figures from the 80s
yeah.
missing a limb.
Oh yeah.
Or just the accessories. Like somebody selling only the accessories.
Alex, what about ammunition tins?
There's always a lot of those.
There's 3 right there.
Oh.
Last time we were here, Ian and I observed a milk crate full of tools
Yeah.
as a thing. Best part is, this time we're providing a milk crate full of tools.
I was peeping the guy over there just selling in the overalls, selling just plants. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said the vibe is eclectic.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it's beautiful.
Gosh, like when you said a guy in overalls selling, I just imagine a guy with one item just wandering around being like, please,
Yeah, please.
please.
Where's Ian going? No.
Precision maneuvering. Crack this thing open.
All right, we'll go get the tables and tent.
You told us to set the tent up here?
Yep, that's the place in front of the car.
Okay.
So how has the morning been for you?
Just fine. Everybody's very gassy in the morning, I've discovered.
Interesting.
How many tables are we
One
supposed to have?
table, one tent.
One table, one tent. Okay. So there should be 2 Velcro tabs on the inside on the top of the tent to attach to Velcro tabs that are on the post itself.
Would you believe I've never set up a tent like this? Shocking to think Alex has never pitched a tent.
So what do you think's the most enticing stuff that you have? Like the stuff that you're like, heck yeah, this stuff's gonna...
I don't know, man. It's such a wide mix of things.
That's okay.
It's
All
like we've got like tabletop games. We've got friggin' model Teslas.
We're gonna do board games and tech over here, and then like collectibles, like models and whatnot over here, miscellanea here, and then anything else we'll put in boxes under the table and be like, hey, you could read through stuff. crazy idea. If you want, did you, because you have a truck full of donate stuff, did you want to leave the back open, and then anybody that's interested that's like going through the routing box and be like, hey, we've got stuff in the back of the van. If you want to take a look and make us an offer of anything back there, we'll entertain it. Can you leave those doors open there, Ian, then? Yeah? Cool.
Wow, we've got more board games than I thought.
Great chairs, don't they?
Nope.
Oh.
So far, we've sold some tools and a Hot Wheels Tesla.
If I'm giving you 10, though, I asked for 15 for that.
Oh. Okay. So give me 5.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Jacob, having watched you now make a sale, I am so happy that you're here, because between just the stuff that I've been dealing with recently, in particular the Moonbase move, I do not have the mental capacity to be able to do what you are doing, which is think of money. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's my pleasure.
And hey, we're already up like $30 or something.
Yes, we are. 45.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, you said we needed to make 120. We are going to make 120.
General admission hasn't even opened yet. These are just other sellers.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Alex, if you want to do a round, you probably want to go now.
Yep.
Some among you may look at our selection of tabletop games that we are selling here and go, wait, I gave them that. Maybe you did, but the majority of the things that we're giving away here are in fact doubles. So there's that. Like this lovely copy of the European expansion of Wingspan. We actually have a signed copy of the European expansion of Wingspan. So that's why. Love Wingspan. But just so you know.
Can I give you some props?
Yeah.
Because everything you've sold so far has been early bird. We are now 3 minutes into opening.
Awesome. You gave me a goal. Gave me a goal.
We have not used that whiteboard in like 7 years, judging by the projects and dates written on it.
$20.
No worries.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so...
Check it out. Alex got a weird thing.
Ooh, yeah, I know that's fun. Yeah, so this combos with a surface plate for accurate height marking.
Huh.
It also looks like some sort of sci-fi torture implement.
It does look like a sci-fi torture implement. I've never seen this
I
before.
hold it in front to Gom Jabbar. This one kills only machinists.
I think Jacob is being asked to barter over the phone.
It's amazing. You only get to call a friend once. This is
power cords and the cables.
How's it going, John? Excellent. Doing pretty good. What can I do you for? Oh, 200. What's your best offer?
Someone bought the speakers and amps, so Ian's walking it over to them because they did a internet transfer of money.
So, in order to sell the amp, this lovely lady had swung by about 3 times, kept asking how much it was. I kept saying $200, and she was like, well, you know, do you haggle? And I was like, ma'am, I'd love to haggle. And she was like, okay, well, so does my husband. And I was like, okay, great. I would be happy to talk to them. And she's like, I'm going to call him and then put you on the phone with him. And I was like, okay, fantastic. And what's your name, sir? Jacob. What's his name? You'll find out. All right, great. Yep. And then we haggled on the phone. He kept asking a bunch of questions. Tried to play hardball. We pretty much met right in the middle after we did all of our tricks and sold it for $175, which was a wire transfer, and we carried it out to the car. Yeah. I did tell the lady we also accepted tips, and she was like, well, that's the extra $25 you're making. I'm like, no, ma'am. I asked for $200 to begin with, so you're getting $25 worth of service, to be fair. And she was just like, nah. Where are you from? And I was like, New York. And she goes, oh. That was my favorite interaction of the day.
I just liked where she was like, hey, talk to the guy. All right. Okay, here. His name's John. Like she thrust the phone at you and said his name. Here you go.
So
you're like, all right.
John.
Yeah.
How you doing, John? You having a good day?
Having a good day, John. Love the height of these tents, by the way. Good stuff. All right, so it's been an hour, a little over an hour since it officially opened, 9:15, and it's going very well, honestly. we've made enough to pay for the table and the tent and the van rental, which is, we needed the van rental for other stuff, and the Timmy's breakfast. So, you know, we may yet even get lunch. Oh, we've nearly doubled all of that.
And all the flashy items are starting to trickle away.
Yeah. But there's still some cool stuff here. Oh yeah, like this copy of collectible card game prices from when was this printed? Actually,
1995.
Okay.
Graham, could you tell me what a Scrubland goes for?
Now it's at least many hundreds depending on the edition.
Oh,
She's just loopy.
okay.
What?
8 to 12 US is
8 to 12 US.
probably no longer relevant.
Oh no.
I'll check the next generation prices.
I love that this book calls them combination lands.
Oh.
Nobody's ever called them that.
I'm reading about how to play Magic right now, and it's going to be pretty advanced for me. I'm on play scenario 2, play a creature for the first time. Very first time.
You never forget your first time playing a creature.
Did you know that if you play the Candelabra of Twanos and Power Surge, that's called an Alex?
I'm sorry, what?
Books don't lie.
What? Alex, what else did you buy?
Magic cards.
Magic cards.
More magic cards. Yeah, there was like a box that looked okay, and then when I went back, there was a second box that was like a little better. And I was like, how much for the lot? It was like, $45. So I'm just going through this sheaf of unlimited basics.
What do unlimited basics go for these days?
I think at least $250.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like that. There's other schmang in here.
We're coming up on 2 hours, Jacob. How are we doing?
I'm literally in the middle of counting it. So that's 335 and a bunch of change in my pocket right now.
And then 175 on the e-transfer.
175 in the U-transfer.
Yeah.
Yep. Not bad.
So we're almost 2 hours in and we're up $400. Well, not up 400, but we have $400 in gross.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's going well.
How's it going? Doing well. Thanks for asking.
Under pressure. Pressure's down on me.
Wow. It's a standard policy form. Pulls no dark, this thing blows away and smashes someone's car.
Oh my god.
It's so cute. This was $1.
Amazing.
Probably not big.
Jake, Graham, have you had opportunity to peruse any of the swap and shop?
I have indeed.
Yes. Anything jump out at you?
I literally ate at every food vendor here.
Nice.
So I had ice cream, I had some babka, and a egg bagel thing, mash.
Anyway, I bought a small table that Ian informs me was made in Yugoslavia. So fun to buy furniture from countries that don't exist anymore.
I like going through and looking at everything just to see and think about, like, how did you come by this? Where has this thing been? Why are you selling it? Like, I like to, it's the story of the thing, like looking around and just being like, why do you have this assorted random pile of stuff? Like, that's the thing that just it makes me really excited about garage sales, swap meets, like everything like that. Like, just so delicious.
Jacob, look at me for a second. It turns out they're open till 1 today, so Jacob and Alex had to leave because we didn't know they were open till 1. We can't leave until 1 because we can't drive out because there's stalls in the way. And I just overheard him telling someone else that, like, even if there was a path, their insurance is active right now. So, like, if we tried to leave and we hit somebody, then the swap and shop would be liable. So,
and then they're done.
Yeah. So we got to wait until the event is actually over.
Thankfully, that's our spot when we get to leave, because I think 2 cars ahead of us, as opposed to the second to last car at the ender.
Something like that, yeah. So I think we did fairly well on the day. We'll update you shortly. We need to keep packing up. That one's got a handle as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to get this down on record before my phone dies, abandoning me in my hour of need. But as I mentioned, there are costs, which we talked about earlier, so that we needed to gross more than about $130-ish to cover the van rental, which we kind of needed anyway. So, you can amortize that over a couple different things. And the cost of registering for the swap and shop and breakfast.
How close did we get?
We grossed $670.
Beep, beep, beep.
So, yeah, that all worked out.
Good day.
Yeah, now we got some stuff to go donate, and then one or two things to take to the garbage, and then successful day of clearing out the basement, such as it is. So, all right.
So you're getting 5 years?
Yeah, I hope we don't move in another 5 years. For the purposes of Loading Ready Live, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, me. Welcome back to Loading Ready Live, where now we are engaging in Popsicle.
Oh, that's how it's spelled?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Before you lie six popsicles, numbered as they are. These were prepared lovingly by James. And what we're going to engage in now is an identification race. So the points go to whoever can identify a given flavor first. So we're going to start with popsicle number 1. And I'll give you a count in. I'll wait till I'll wait till you extract it. Yes, do as Corey is doing. Leave it ready in the thing, but extract it.
Oh, I don't like the styrations in this.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Yeah, mine's real in there.
it sure is. There you go.
There,
All right. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Identify that popsicle.
Salty.
Oh, wait.
Ah. Oh.
It's burnt-ish.
It's really burnt. Is this like burnt toast?
I actually like. Oh,
Is that your official guess, Corey?
Yeah.
No. All right, we're going to let Ian and Kathleen guess before Corey gets to guess again.
It's definitely not brothy. Wait a minute, this is coffee. Or espresso. It's a coffee-based beverage of some sort, though.
It has a coffee flavor.
Nescafe?
Do you want to go for bonus points, Ian, with more specificity?
We'll go with a...
Is this instant coffee?
No. But we'll give the point to Ian. This is Starbucks iced coffee.
Iced further.
Yeah.
Well, confirmed burnt.
Yeah, well, that's why we tasted that charcoal.
Yep. That explains the salt, says Mr. Horrible. All right, on to popsicle number 2.
Help. Help.
Maybe
Why
yours
are
was
my-
further back than that. There you
Okay.
go.
We got to overcome the vacuum.
Give it a
plus
bit of
the
a
icing?
twist. Yeah.
Ew.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Identify that popsicle. Go.
I like this.
Oh, this one's good. This is This is like Crystal Light, like grapefruit flavor, kind of like fake juice, frozen-y thing.
Yeah, I think you got the juice crystals right, but I believe this is peach.
It's peach.
It is neither of those things, but you're very close. So I'll give you all another chance to guess to get even more specific. Also, do we have the music on?
It's just pink lemonade, Kool-Aid, or something.
No. There we go. Yeah.
I mean, this one's quite tasty. I might come back to this one.
This
as a palate
one's a
cleanser.
nice sweetness to it.
Yeah, is it pink grapefruit?
Nope.
Orange?
Strawberry. Strawberry Kool-Aid? Yeah, I'm gonna go with strawberry Kool-Aid.
It is strawberry passion fruit.
Oh!
Fruitopia. Actually, if I put it there, then we can put it on camera 7, and then it's actually like...
You know, that makes a pretty good frozen drink.
Yeah, of the popsicles I've had so far today, this is the best.
Oh, yeah, we've only had 2 popsicles so far.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But call us Fruitopia.
Also, So wait, who gets a point for that? Anybody?
I mean, Ian got strawberry.
Yep.
So we'll say Ian.
We're gonna
gets
give
a
it to
point.
Ian. He correctly identified strawberry. So number
this-
3.
Three came out.
Whatever this third one here is escape containment, so I'm a little bit worried.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Identify that popsicle. I appreciate the fervor with which you're biting into it.
Mountain Dew.
No. Corey and Kathleen open to guess.
Pepsi?
No.
Partial credit.
It's very cold.
It's
correct. It is very cold.
So familiar.
This is absolutely carbonated.
7-Up?
No. Open season for second guesses.
It tastes like bottle caps.
It tastes like bottle caps.
Is it just
Sparkling lemonade?
Nope.
Is it just Sprite?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Oh. I got something sour there.
Yeah, it's a little sour. It's very sweet, like tart.
Guess is open?
Corey's got to make one more guess, and then we can go to a third round.
Mars. This is the taste of Mars.
It is not the taste of the planet Mars.
Sour apple something.
No.
Is it like some kind of like sports drink, like a Powerade or something?
It is definitely you're getting closer with that.
Oh, like Rockstar.
No.
It does taste like Monster or something.
But you are closer.
Oh.
Everyone has guessed. We have round 4 now.
Red Bull.
It is Red Bull.
Yeah, that's why.
Good job, Ian.
It's been like a decade since I've had Red Bull.
I don't have like a can of Red Bull to show because James used it all in the
It flew away.
thing. I'm curious actually about the.
It's very good.
It's honestly better frozen than it is as a.
Oh.
It doesn't have any Jägermeister in it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the double refreshing nature of it being a popsicle and then also an energy drink is like,
These are all actually pretty good popsicles, James.
James, you're doing a very good job at leading me up to a possibly a terrible situation in round 6.
Yeah, how much caffeine are we going to be getting here?
Are we ready for number 4?
Oh, I think so.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's identify that popsicle.
Oh.
Red wine.
Correct.
Yep.
It really is.
The Burger Black Special.
Merlot?
I don't know what it is.
Carl Jung.
It's just a red.
De-alkalized?
Yeah.
What?
Probably so that it'll
James
freeze.
is grinning
Oh,
like
yeah.
mad.
We should have let them identify the location that the red wine came
That
from.
smells awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just a red.
Yeah, I am not.
What
people are like,
varietal is it?
Is Kathleen a
Cuvée
wine
red.
mom? No, it's got a very distinct flavor. I was just the first
Whoa.
person to say it.
Yeah, this is not so much wine as it is unfortunate grape juice.
Oh,
That's.
I'm gonna
I
go
took
back
a-
for some Fruitopia.
I took a bite of it, and that was terrible.
Right.
Oh, right.
Wait.
Good.
Yep.
My one fell out. All right, ready.
You need a hand with your 5 there?
This was either
Ice 5. Oh, why are there different colors on mine?
Ready? Identify that popsicle.
Spicy. Sriracha?
No spice. Sorry.
Hot sauce?
Oh no, it's the what's the red one we get? The
Like-
Valencia?
What the the yellow label
Valentinos.
bottle?
You're all on the right track, but there's multiple ingredients.
Oh, so this is multiple. So there's hot sauce and in this
They're coming from the side.
Tabasco.
I can't find another flavor.
No, it's like curry.
No.
There's like some sort of like coconutty smell higher up. I feel.
Oh, you're right.
It's so salty. Is this like Caesar mix or something?
Nope.
I feel you can very easily turn this into into a hot lassie.
I really like it.
Yeah.
James says he was going for a specific drink here. A specific cocktail. No, popsicle, sorry. He was going for oh, that's why it looks like that.
Yeah, the Red Rocket.
Oh, okay, he made it look like a red rocket. I forgot that's what, yeah.
So the bottom is hot sauce.
Yes, the bottom is hot sauce.
What kind though?
Yeah. Bonus, yeah, I'll give it a bonus point for the brand. You get one
And
guess.
it's not sriracha, because
No.
we've already been
And it's
told.
not the Valentino.
It tastes like Tabasco.
It is not.
What other hot sauces exist?
Is it like Dave's or whatever, like the you know, like
Dave's Insanity sauce.
Yes, or whatever it is.
Which one do you, I think you're thinking of the right one. You're just getting the name wrong.
Yeah. I don't. Frank's?
Correct. It is Frank's Red Hot, and
It's salty. It's
This doesn't have raw chicken in it, does
no,
it?
it does not. It does not have raw chicken in it. The different faces of thought.
Tomato juice?
No.
Ranch.
like I'm trying to melt down some of this white stuff here.
Yeah.
Is this like a God, what's tequila sunrise? No, those are sweet. A red eye?
Yeah, the red eye like beer and
No.
hot sauce.
None of you are in the right ballpark at the moment.
Okay.
My favorite part of this game is just James chuckling off camera.
It is salty, very salty, and that salt is coming through even though it's frozen, so it's gonna be very, very salty.
And it's not a Caesar or Bloody Mary.
Nope.
Is this like a bloomin' onion?
I like how chat's chatting, and I'm like, why are you weighing in? You can't even smell or taste this.
They're just
Like,
throwing
it's
out
just
ideas.
overwhelmingly hot sauce.
We've already said it's not Clamato or something. God, what is this white stuff? She said ominously.
Maybe we shouldn't find out.
We just want to be included.
What does that taste?
If this is mayonnaise, I'm gonna be very upset right now.
It is not mayonnaise.
I rarely say this, but I give up.
Yeah.
Give me like another nibble. I
All
need
right.
to quit.
Hey, have that nibble. It's the Corey and Ian have have retired from this particular flavor.
Now that we're at the fifth popsicle, it's possible that your taste buds are starting to numb out a little bit here.
I would not discount that, especially with the red hot of Frank.
The ice of the popsicle hell. And it's not like celery salt
Nope.
in water.
No. All right, Kathleen, let's hear it.
I'm getting a little bit of spice. It's salty. It's briny. Is it like pickle juice?
Nope. I don't know where the salt is coming from. Maybe from the hot sauce.
Probably.
The second ingredient is 2% milk.
That's the milkiness I was tasting. That's
It's hot sauce and milk.
Good job, James.
Wait a minute. 2%.
Yeah, 2%.
There it is.
Don't worry. All right.
Nice warm glass of spicy milk.
Why is the last one yellow?
Frank's Red Hot makes 2% taste like
So it's
skim.
no points on that one, I guess.
No smelling. Ready?
There we go.
All right. Identify that popsicle.
Brine, pickle brine.
Yep. Sorry, my brain shut off. Chickle prime.
It's dill pickle juice.
Oh yeah.
And not bad.
Correct.
I don't hate it. But
So that's
Baby dill pickle juice.
You want to try, Graham?
No, I do not. You know how I feel about dill.
I do.
Ah. Wow.
Corey just shut down. We're going back for more, though.
She likes that pickle.
Are you a fan of dill? Oh, I am not a
So-
fan of dill.
Can we get like a ranking?
Oh,
Fruitopia is the best one.
and then Red Bull.
I like the Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull was surprisingly good frozen.
I like the Fruitopia. Honestly, my number 3 is going to be the milk and hot sauce.
Yeah.
What?
Over the wine?
Oh no, wine is worst.
Wine's really
Coffee
bad and
is-
coffee's really bad.
The coffee is second worst.
Really? The
wine?
coffee was that bad?
Terrible. Taste it.
If you mull this wine and then do the same thing, this would be
Excellent.
a very good.
Yeah, James, your popsicles need to breathe a bit.
Why does the coffee smell like an OXO cube?
It's so not good.
Is it just because it's bad coffee, or is...
Oh.
Oxid like beef?
Yeah,
bouillon?
beef bouillon.
Beef stock?
Oh, that
very
would be
good.
fine. Wow.
And I'm
Isn't it confusing?
I'm not surprised. Wow.
That nobody could figure out what that was?
Yeah, I'm not remotely surprised you couldn't clue in that this was coffee. This is, oh, it's in the back of my throat now.
Burnt toast.
Yeah, wow. That's amazingly bad. Huh.
I'm amazed that, James, you were able to put together a pate of 6 that are exciting to go through and also fully edible. Like, if you told me, Ian, today when you get up, you're going to eat an entire popsicle made of milk and Frank's Red Hot sauce, I would not believe you, and that's what happened.
Which neatly brings us to the end of the show. I hope you have all enjoyed Loading Ready Live this evening. We have enjoyed doing it and having you here. And now, this.
Well, that's it. We're officially moved into Moonbase Mark VI.
Yeah, it's awesome. What about this very conspicuous box?
Can't be too important.
Works for me.
Toodle. Hey, guys. Is it morning yet? Can I open my eyes? Hello?